We are continuing to sip on a Sunday, and this time out we are talking about Laser Hair Rejuvenation. And joining us from Transitions of Wisconsin, John Laudolff. Am I pronouncing it right, John Laudolff?
Perfect.
All right, welcome to the program. Belly up a little bit to the microphone so folks can hear what this is all about. And I got to tell you something. I mean, people that have been listening to this show for a long time know that as far as hair, I ain't got none. I look at your website, and I'm looking at the pictures, the befores and afters, and the close-ups, and I've been skeptical about things in the past that I've seen. Not this website. I'm looking at some of these close-ups and these pictures. This really looks good. Tell us about the Laser Hair Rejuvenation.
What Laser Hair Rejuvenation is it's a way of taking hair that's in the dormant phase and actually getting it to grow in stronger, healthier, and thicker through the normal growth and resting cycle. By doing that, we can create an appearance of having more hair, fuller hair, stronger and thicker, and also minimizing the amount of shedding that a patient naturally goes through over the course of their life.
Now, who is the best candidate for this kind of thing? I mean, I would imagine. I've been bald. I mean, I've got the male pattern baldness, which is around the side is where I have the hair. Would I be a candidate, or am I a little bit past my prime for this?
The patient that's best suited for the laser are patients that are in the earlier stages of loss.
Okay.
Their main goal is to maintain what they have, strengthen it,
sure,
to prevent any progressive loss later on in life. One of the benefits of our clinic and our international group is that we have a number of different options. We have the surgical option for patients that want a lot more hair. They want the surgery where it's done. They never have to worry about it again. Then we have the prosthetics, which are what you were looking at on the website, where we can give a patient a natural head of hair, however it's not growing, but give the appearance of a normal head of hair without that hairpiece look.
Now, is this the Sensigraft?
The Sensigraft is the non-surgical process.
Yeah.
Most people see a hairpiece as something that was on grandpa's and it looked horrible. And it's gotten to the point now where technology has allowed us to do basically any type of hairstyle that you want, military-type hairstyles, very short, up-to-date styles. You don't have to have the part and the comb off to the side. That's one of the benefits of our clinic is we offer all the options. Well, most centers only offer one option. So we diversified into the industry to allow us to be able to serve the needs of all patients, even females. And that's one of the big things. There's not a lot of place for female patients to go.
Right.
Most women just deal with it, and they don't have to. And that's one of the things that we specialize in is working with female patients.
I'm looking at the website, and if you want to follow us to the website right now, it's wantmorehair.com. That's as simple as it is to get to the site for Transitions of Wisconsin. I'm looking at some of these pictures from the Sensigraft page, non-surgical hair replacement, and boy, oh boy, especially the close-up. I mean, they describe it as you're seeing it, individual hairs emerging from the scalp in light density following an irregular pattern, because that's how normal growing hair is.
Exactly.
And boy, this looks great.
Yeah. The benefit of the Sensigraft is it's a very thin membrane, almost like a contact lens, and the hair is injected into the membrane, where a patient can have the prosthetic on for approximately 4 to 5 weeks with no daily maintenance. You shower, you comb your hair, you go about your day. That's the benefit of it compared to the old types of, from the 60s and 70s, the hairpiece thing.
Right.
It's all obsolete.
Well, I think the trick is, too, and again, I'm going back to this picture, it almost looks like this man has a little bit of a receding hairline, but that's natural.
Exactly.
Instead of somebody that you know is bald all of a sudden shows up with a hairline that's almost to the eyebrows.
Exactly. One of the main and most important things is that you build a prosthetic to match the individual.
You bet.
It has to fit their facial features. It has to fit their age. We want them to look comparable to their peers, not like they're 20 when they're 50. That's the main goal.
And the big benefits of laser hair rejuvenation.
Right. Laser hair rejuvenation is more for patients in the earlier stages where they have a little bit of thinning or no thinning at all, but know it's in their family hereditary.
Right.
So their main goal is, you know what, I don't want to look like my dad. I don't want to look like my grandpa. this is a great option, especially for women through the menopausal issues that they have, because a lot of times medications will cause hair loss. This helps fight against that and maintains what they have, and also strengthens it because of the fact that a lot of women, a lot of men now do the coloring and chemical processes to the hair that's very damaging. So we can actually strengthen the hair and make it healthier. So it's not even just for hair loss, but strictly to strengthen the hair and make it healthy.
An important question people, of course, are asking right now is costs. What do people look at for that kind of
costs? Are quite minimal compared to what people think. We have a program now where we can do services and treatments for as low as $89 a month.
Wow.
So there's really no reason why a patient can't do something. The most important thing is to actually come in and visit with us. We actually sit down with the customer, the patient, and go over all the different options. Find out what their goals are, what they expect, and then we can build a program that's going to suit their needs. So it's not a one thing fits all.
Right.
Everybody's different. Everybody's issues are different. We also have a lot of patients that have scalp issues, just skin issues and scalp issues that we actually treat first before we do any of the procedures. Because the scalp is basically the soil of a garden.
Right.
If the scalp is clean, whatever product you're trying to grow is going to grow healthier and stronger than if the scalp wasn't as healthy as it should be.
All right. So the advice is to, when you notice that there's some hair loss, that's the time to get in and talk to you.
Exactly. The sooner you can get in, the better. When you start looking in the mirror and you're starting to do camouflage styling to hide a little thinning spot, that's the time to call us. Because we can do more for you at that time and benefit you more than going into more aggressive options. The laser is a very non-aggressive option. There's no pain, there's no medication, there's no lotions and potions. Our main goal is to strengthen the hair, make it healthier, and get it back to the normal cycle of resting and growth.
This looks like an amazing option, John. It really does. The website, as I mentioned before, is www.wantmorehair.com. Phone number, anything else folks need to know for Transitions of Wisconsin?
Phone number is real easy. It's 1-800-GET-HAIR.
It is great.
So
wonderful. 1-800-GET-HAIR or www.wantmorehair.com. John Laudolff, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.